come up in just a second. We're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the No Cover TV podcast. We are visual now. You are seeing Big Al. I thought I could hide behind audio podcast, but I can't. I've been called out. But that's a great thing. We got stories to get out of these artists. Thank you for checking out No Cover TV podcast, the previous shows, the past shows, what's coming up. There's so much going on with No Cover TV. And look at what we got next to me. We got Elizabeth and Lily Jackson from Sister J. They're in the house, and we are going to have a great, fun interview with these gals here. But I want to talk to podcast people for a second. And again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for checking out the podcast. Getting the music and the stories of these artists out there means the world to me. I've been doing this since 97, and I'm on a roll. Not going to stop, okay? Use my 3 favorite words: support, support, support. Support these artists. Go to the shows. Pay a cover charge if there is a cover charge. Get to the swag table. Get an album, CD, T-shirt, hoodie, bumper stickers, keychains. They have everything. Get to the stage. Enjoy that show. After the show, meet the artists. Get an autograph because you just never know. And guess what? These artists are doing what they love. Just put a smile on your face. And in return, you put a smile on their face. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. So support these artists. Well, why wait? Let's get to the artists. How you doing, Elizabeth and Lily?
Good. How are you? Thank you for having
me. Great. Mm-hmm. Well, I thank you for coming on the No Cover TV podcast. Let's get your story out there and let them out there listen to that great music of yours. Yeah. What?
Go ahead.
All right. I want to know, 2 sisters right here.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Who's the oldest?
Me, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth's the oldest. Yes. By a long shot or just close?
Just 3.5 years, so not very much.
Not very much. Okay.
Yes.
Well, you're making an amazing way with your music and stuff. You're very busy. I love what you're doing. I love the music. And it's kind of going towards more, I feel, folk country. Isn't that what you got going on there?
Yes, that's kind of where we're kind of working our way towards currently.
Good deal. Now, before I tap into the music stuff, I want to get in your heads a little bit. Can I do that?
Sure. Why not?
All right. We're just going to go on a little trip. I want to take you back to when you were around 8, 10 years old.
Okay.
Okay. So back then, what music were you listening to on the radio? All right.
Oh, goodness.
Go there first.
Our mother raised us on a lot of classical and orchestral music.
Yeah.
We grew up listening to a lot of Tchaikovsky. But then also when I was that age, I was getting out of it, but I was really into Hannah Montana at the same time. So it's just, got to balance it out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But how about you?
Well, being her little sister, I ended up listening to everything that she did. So I didn't always have a choice.
You listen to what big sister told you to listen to.
We did listen to a lot of orchestral, and around that time, well, at least when I was 9 and 10, that's when we started doing musical theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
that's awesome.
I did my first musical when I was 9, and that's kind of where my love for musicals came.
Okay.
And doing musical theater.
All right. Yeah. So when did it come for you, Elizabeth, that you wanted to pursue music?
I was about 11. I started in band in middle school, started playing clarinet, and then my love for music, and I still play today, it just kind of skyrocketed from there. I wanted to learn as many instruments as I could, and then I started doing musical theater with Lily and choir, and we tried to do as many things as we could.
It sounds like it. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of that busyness here. But as you 2 got older, did you know you 2 wanted to stay together as a musical duo, or did you think you were going to go your separate ways and do your own musical thing?
You can go. Go ahead.
It's a complicated question, I guess, because when it comes to singing together, we know that we always wanted to, and I know that Elizabeth's career, I always wanted to sing with her.
Yeah.
We always sang with each other for the longest time.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And then when our mom is an author and she wrote a children's book, and her writing partner wrote 10 songs for the children's book, and she asked us to record those songs.
Yes.
And that was our first experience in the recording studio. And so things just kind of continued to not snowball. It just kept moving.
Yeah.
We're going and going.
Around that time, other than music, I'm also an artist and a writer. Around that time, the same guy that had us record the songs, he also had me illustrate some books for him.
Because he's also an author.
Yes.
Oh.
And when Mom got her book published, I was like, if Mom could write a book and get it published, so can I. So
Sure.
I'm also a writer. I'm not published, but
Not yet.
not yet.
Not
But
Yeah,
both have
exactly.
like our own personal goals for career, but we also have a career goal together.
Mhm.
And yeah.
That's great. You have your own separate lives, but you're enjoying what you're doing musically together.
Mhm.
Make a great team. You make a great team. So now let's jump ahead. You're in college. All
Mhm.
right. Elizabeth, you're studying music
Yes.
Yeah. and a heck of a clarinet player.
I try.
I'm hearing you all the way up here in Michigan. That's great. You know, are you sophomore, senior? What are we at?
I am going into my second year of grad school. I
Second year
finished
of grad
undergrad fall of 22, and I will have my master's in May of this next year, which is very exciting.
Unbelievable. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Talk to me about this 10,000 hours thing.
Oh, so my recital, people ask me, was your recital actually 10,000 hours? It's like, no, you missed it.
It'll be a long time.
So for my senior recital, I wanted to name it 10,000 hours because people say that if you spend 10,000 hours doing something, then you have mastered it. Now, I am far from a master, but I just thought since at that time I had been playing for 10 years, that was the 10-year marker for me. I thought that naming my recital 10,000 hours would be kind of very creative without thinking that people would be like, wait, what?
And if you think 10,000 hours, you're right about that. Now, Lily, now, Lily, you took a little bit of a different direction in school. As you said, you're an illustrator, amazing illustrator. Now, when you were high, were you a drawer?
Yeah. Mom says I started drawing at like before I was 1 or 2.
She was like almost 2.
Yeah. And that's always been a part of my life. It's how I express myself and the way I'm feeling. And when I was younger, I didn't talk clearly at all until I was 4. I had a speech impediment. But I feel like art has been a way for me to express myself and a way that I communicate differently and how I see the world. So that's always been a part of my life. And I've always wanted it to be a part of my life along with all my other talents and blessings. But yeah, I'm at college now for animation, which is storytelling, but like through moving art. And I love that.
Animation's a lot of fun. You can have some fun with that and do it your way. And it's a lot of fun. I was going to dabble in that back in the day, but it was too much work for me to do.
It's a lot.
It's
too much.
Oh boy, it is. And also, didn't you get an award for solo vocalist?
I did. So my senior year of high school, my school here in Hendersonville, there's a competition between Christian private schools locally, and then nationally is where I got 3rd place in solo
in
vocals.
the nation.
In the nation, yeah.
In the nation. That is amazing. Congratulations on that. And one other thing is a great thing is youth ambassador. Now tell me a little bit about that.
It's a new that's what I do it through, and it's new to me, so I haven't started doing. Oh my gosh, I can't speak right now. I'm sorry. That's
all right. We got all the time.
I haven't done much yet, but I am working on an animation for them right now, for a music video for children. It's a song called Positive Vibes, and I'm working on it with another person right now. But it will be going all around the world.
That's beautiful. I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. All right, let's get to some music here now. How many singles do we have out now? Right now, out on
We
the
have
charts?
3 out right now. We have 5 Christmas singles covers that we put out this last year. But we have 3 singles that are out right now and 1 that will be released very soon. Which is very exciting.
Beautiful. All right. Now, are you girls working towards putting an album together, an EP?
Yes, we are working that way. That's what we're trying to finish currently.
That's great. Do we have an estimate when we might get it done?
Not yet.
No,
We don't have a date yet, but as soon as we do, we'll let you know.
Please let me know. I want that first copy. I would like to have that. Good deal. So I'd like to take a brief moment. I want you two to tell everybody out in podcast land where they can find your website and your music.
You can find our music on just about any streaming service. You can go on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. Just look up Sisters J with just the letter J. And then you can find us on Facebook, Sisters J Music. We post a lot of our interviews and performances and all of our upcoming events on there as well. And then if you go to sistersj.com, all of our information is there. Links to our YouTube channel and upcoming events and things like that are also on there. Oh, contact information for us and social media is on there too.
The contact information is at the bottom of the website. Yes.
All right. So everybody on podcast land, don't go anywhere because we're not done. But when we're done, you go check out the platform and the music. Oh my goodness, definitely. Now,
Absolutely.
I was looking. You got quite a few fans that are liking what you're doing. What do you think of that?
It's really wild, honestly, because I've always said that I don't necessarily care about fame. I just want to be successful. We want to be successful.
Yes.
And just have fun with our music and share it with other people. So the fact that other people are listening and they enjoy what we do is just really, it's really cool.
Very much.
Yeah. And what I noticed is you're having a lot of fun at it. And that's what you continue to do. Don't take it serious, but take it serious. Do your thing your way. Don't listen to anybody else, except for maybe mom.
Amen to that. Yeah. He's our manager.
Yes.
Right, exactly. Okay, good deal. Now, have you been playing out a lot?
We haven't within the last month because we've been working on 2 musical theater shows, which are done now. But we have been playing. We played at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville twice last summer, which
That's
was
awesome.
really, really wonderful.
Yeah.
And we have a few events coming up as well. We played at a few festivals we did last summer and then in the fall and earlier in the spring. And we're looking forward to getting back out there.
Wow,
Actually,
that's good.
now that theater is finished.
Yes.
And
go ahead.
we also have the ISSA Awards, the International Singer-Songwriter Association Awards that are coming up in August that were in Atlanta, and we're very, very excited to attend that.
Yes.
Very, very excited.
Right above my head, ISSA.
Oh, yes, I see it. That's so cool.
So
Will you be there?
I'm going to try to get down there. Yes, I'm going to try, but I'm very busy in the studio and doing all this stuff. So
For
we'll
sure.
see.
Absolutely.
But I hope you win. I really do.
Oh,
really
thank you. You're so sweet.
Definitely. So if I'm there, you'll see me.
Absolutely. We would love
I'm
that.
loud and rowdy. So now when it comes to the writing, is there a main writer or you two just put it together and clash it together and make something? What goes on here?
Things have kind of changed within the last year.
Yeah.
I've mainly been the writer for a long time.
Yes.
Just writing poetry and songwriting has been one of my favorite things and an escape since I was, like 11 and 12 years old. And then when I started to write songs, and I was like, Lily, come over here and help me figure this out. She would we would work on harmonies and stuff together, and that's how our process has just kind of worked throughout the past few years. And now she has written 2 songs that are very, very good, and so we're trying to see what else we can, how else we can mesh things and see what works.
Yeah, I mainly write stories, like songs that tell stories for 4 stories I've written.
Okay. Well, that's good. A song is a story. Yeah,
That's true.
So definitely,
But,
that's great.
Thank
And
you.
to have both of you, thinking differently but together and putting it together, and I mean that harmonizing, right on par. Awesome. I love it. Now, I wanted to ask you this question. You played some festivals.
Mhm.
You played some smaller venues also.
Mhm.
Yes.
What do you like better? You like the people up on top of you at a smaller venue, or you want to be on a big stage with the people out there 20 feet away?
Ooh.
What do you like better?
Honestly, they're both fun, and we've done both of them multiple times.
Mhm.
Smaller venues are fun because people are right there, and it's cozy. There's not as much pressure, honestly, even though there's people like right in front of you. But it's nice to give them a concert, even though it's like 1 in a million chance for them to be there that day, but we're there, and us to be there for them. So that's always fun, and it's nice singing for our community, and just bringing it to life that way. And then big concerts on big stages. We don't do them as much as the smaller ones.
Mhm. Or we haven't.
We haven't yet, at least.
Okay.
But
And what's cool about the smaller venues that we've been at, a lot of our friends and family can come to those. Especially in the community. It's really, really cool to see people that like faces that out in the audience, especially if they're reoccurring fans, which is really cool. I enjoy the festivals that we've been to. One of my favorite memories is we did one back in October at this fall festival, and we try to end our sets with this Irish folk tune that's a cappella. And what's really fun, and it's like a farewell or goodbye, and the whole crowd, everybody just stopped, and it was like, whoa.
It was silent, and there's like hundreds of people here, right? There's 10 venues, and everyone's talking to everyone else. We were singing, and it like suddenly got super quiet. I was like, what the heck? And that was the first time we had actually performed that
Live.
song.
That was the first time we performed it live
in front of that large of a group.
Yeah.
So it was like,
it was very intimidating. We're like, now everybody's listening. If we mess up, they're gonna know.
You got their attention. That's good.
It's cool. I think it depends on what we want to do, but both are very, very cool.
Yeah, and
good,
very enjoyable. Just
They're
to be
both a different experience
for people.
They are. All right, you want to have some fun? I got some fun answers here. I want to hear answers too.
Okay.
All right. This question here, each get one answer. Okay. Who would each of you, either together or separately, want to grace the stage with and perform with? Anybody out there? Who would it be?
Can I have a minute to think?
You got a minute. It's on you, Lily.
Goodness.
There's a lot of people.
Never been asked this question before.
Well, it's good.
It's a good question. I'm trying to think of people that I listen to.
I know. We listen to so many people. It's like, I don't know who.
Somebody to make your jaw drop to the floor if you walked up on stage with them.
Okay. Completely different genre than what we're singing in, but the Foo Fighters would be really, 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 really cool.
That would be very
yes. Dave Grohl is just really inspiring. That whole group. But
Foo Fighters. One more.
Your turn.
Honestly, don't know.
I mean, I'll probably change my answer a million times, but what I'm thinking of right now.
That would be fun.
Nice and
I
little.
don't know. For some reason, the only name coming to my head right now is Cody Fry because it's the only thing I could think of.
Cody Fry would be really cool.
I do like harmonizing to his songs, and I think it would be fun to
Why
harmonize.
not?
Yeah, he did come to my school one time, but I missed that concert, and I was so upset.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
Like, no.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of Cody. Oh boy! Oh boy! All right, we got another question for you, girls. You each
Okay.
get to pick an answer on this week. Now you're going all the way around the world. You're going to think here, what stage would you like to perform on? Any stage in the world. Come
Oh, my word.
on.
I have one that immediately comes to mind, but I
What?
feel like it's a cliche. But
Say it.
Carnegie Hall would be really, really, really cool. But that's just the classical instrumentalist in me. But
I haven't had that brought up yet, so I'm glad you brought Carnegie Hall up. It's a beautiful place.
yeah, it is
It is.
beautiful.
It
I'd
is,
love
it is.
to be blessed to grace the stage at some point.
Right.
Be
What
very.
about you, Lily? You think of a stage?
I mean, we just performed on it, but I'd like to do it again.
Yeah, what was that?
It was a different context, but
The TPAC stage in Nashville.
Hey, there you go.
which
Nice.
is cool.
We've done it a few times when we were younger, but like I've always wanted to do like an official. Not that our show wasn't official,
No,
but like
no, no,
in front of, like a much
Well, a solo performance, like in the context of
Yeah.
what we do, would be different. That would be really
it
cool.
would be really cool.
The
I
Andrew
love.
Jackson Hall. That'd be
Yes,
cool.
that's what it is.
No, we got to try to get you on the Grand Ole Opry too.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
my
word.
Grand Ole Opry,
that's
The
what Big L's
Ryman.
here for.
great
So many
stages.
people we could do.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
Of course, as soon as you ask the question, it leaves my brain.
Well, I'll answer sometimes for you. Let's go to this next one. And this one, I'd like to really hear the answer from each of you. All right. Let's say you're at a festival.
Mhm.
5,000 people out there. You're getting on the stage, both of you. You gear up your instruments. You start performing and you're singing. Crowd starts moving towards you. They start swaying, maybe dancing. Maybe you see them singing your music to you. How does it hit each of your hearts? How does it make you feel when you see that?
I would start crying. I'll tell you that. I'd
Yeah.
start crying and just being grateful that I could share that moment with people.
Yes.
And
It is.
it seeing stuff like that or being a part of a large group of people all singing together, whether it's movie or real life, it always makes me cry.
That's all right.
Just seeing everyone together with so much joy, and God has been gracious enough to allow me to be a part of those sometimes.
Mhm.
But I think that's some of the most powerful things to experience is being in one of those. Just
You never forget those moments. They always stay with you. And like you said, I used to turn around and tear up a little bit until I got my composure and turn back around. It's really cool when people are screaming your name, singing your songs. Yeah, that's real cool.
It's just
What do you think about it?
moments like that specifically just reminds me that we're all human
yeah,
and we're all people on this planet, no matter where we come from, what we look like. Even though we all have different lives, we're all people. And we can all come together in a shared experience like that, even if you don't know the person next to you. It's really cool. It's like, speaking of Dave Grohl, he said that you can sing a song to 10,000 different people and they'll sing it back to you for 10,000 different reasons, even though we're all there together in a shared experience. And that's what I think of every time. The times where we've sang in just a small coffee shop, and whether we're doing a cover or if somebody knows our song and they're singing it with us, it's just you connect on such a cool level. And that's what music does. And now I'm going to start crying.
Don't get me going here. We'll all have a ball fest on the show. That's great. Well, let's get to a fun question here. And I usually ask my rock bands and heavy metal bands this question because it always happens. But I don't know what's happened to you, but let's find out. When you two get on stage and perform in all the years, any embarrassing moments?
no, we definitely have.
What about tell we couldn't hear each other?
Oh my word. Okay, what
Mm.
was it? 2015?
No.
No, when was it?
No. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Alright.
yeah. We've performed on stages before and the sound check wasn't great, so we couldn't hear each other. It's happened more than once.
Oh,
Then
no.
see is it any embarrassing performance on stage?
It's your embarrassing moment, not mine.
I have one, but it wasn't our performance, it was musical theater.
Was it the Lion King one you did?
Yes. I am.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what was it? 2021. It was 2021. We did
Yes.
SpongeBob.
The musical.
And I played the
Okay.
squirrel character, and
Okay.
solo I had to sing. But
On-
we're supposed
on top of scaffolding. We're moving her on scaffolding on the stage.
Mhm.
Oh no.
And we're supposed to be climbing a mountain. But right as my song started, all the mics and sound cut off. Like
Oh,
During the
the
show.
soundboard, right? And it was like, so I sang the entire song a cappella with all these
oh
scaffolding
boy.
moving on the stage, and it's like over the stage.
She did it, and it was fine.
It was really
Great.
funny.
But you got through it.
Absolutely.
You got to
Absolutely.
pull through.
Just pull through. Now it's funny when those happen. Of course, in the moment it's disappointing, and it's like, no. But afterwards, and you pull through, you can laugh about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it happens to the professionals all the time.
Yeah, it does. Oh yeah. That's great. That's a lot of fun though to have that happen. And you're both, great entertainers, singer-songwriters. And as you grow older, you're gonna get better and better, keep learning more and appreciate more. And what's really cool is that lady over here, your mom,
Mhm.
she's very proud of both of you,
Hmm.
don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Very proud
We're
of what
really proud of her. She's done some really, really, really cool stuff. So she's very admirable.
proud of all of you. Now I want to talk about a couple of your songs here. Breathe In. I
Mhm.
like that a lot. I like the video and stuff. Who wrote it? Tell me about it.
So I wrote the song originally, back between the year 2015 and 2016. That's kind of when we started really singing together in that type of arrangement. And I wanted to write a song. I originally wanted to write a lullaby, which, as you've heard the song, it's not a lullaby. But I wanted to write a song to give peace to those struggling with anxiety. And the words just kind of came to me. It was a really strange, interesting process. It wasn't me, but it just happened. And I was like, Lily, come help me finish this song. And originally it was called Who You Are, because I've always thought if you can just breathe, which Breathe In became the name of it later. The first thing we forget to do when life gets stressful is breathe. And if you can breathe and find your footing and remember who you are and whose you are, you can keep going with a clearer head, no matter what's going on in life. And so originally the song Who You Are is just about remembering who you are, because who you are is beautiful. And as the song grew and developed, Lily was like, why don't we add in an actual breath? And then you can hear us go, breathe in and remember. That was her idea, which I think is genius. And we wanted to speed it up a little bit and kind of took inspiration from the group, the Oh Hellos, with that kind of more folksy feel. And then I've just always loved this song because it feels like it's just a message, not necessarily it's what I wanted to write, but it's become something so much bigger now because we want to bridge the gap between diversity and inclusivity. And our producer, Ted Theo Perlman, he loves the song too. He says that he thinks it sounds like a prayer, which is so cool because it's kind of like what happened. I prayed and then the words came, and I think, and now my body's heating up. I'm like, oh, I get, when I get passionate about things, it's just like, what was my train of thought? I'm sorry.
It's all right. We're still talking about,
But I love this song so much because, like I said, it's become something so much bigger, and it's just, we like to leave our songs open to the interpretation of the audience, and how we interpret it might be different than somebody else who's listening to it. Kind of like what Dave Grohl said about, everybody can sing it back to you for many different reasons, but it's one of those things that our goal is to bring people together, no matter who you are. So that's the whole goal of the song.
I like that very much. Now, let's talk about the next song. Little glitch there. Wow, look at there. A little glitch there. You still with me?
Yes.
Internet, who knows? Anyways, let's talk about the one more song, Clearly. Another great song.
I won't talk the whole time this time if you want to.
No, it's fine.
I also wrote this song. I wrote it when I was 16. It was originally a lullaby. I'm so sorry. A love song for somebody that I was interested in at the time. This song has also grown and changed a lot as we've aged. It was one of the first songs I finished, and it's just about, it doesn't have to necessarily be about a romantic partner. It could be somebody platonic or a family member or just a friend, about when you meet somebody and they help you see the world in a different light through different colors, and seeing things a little bit more clearly, which that's the song. And it's very fun.
It is. Two great songs and many more to come. We're going to get wrapping the show up. Elizabeth and Lily, thank you so much for coming on the No Cover TV podcast. I enjoyed our interview. I want you back on in 6 months or a year, maybe when the EP album's done. I want to hear that, definitely. And I want to know what's going on with you two. You're still at that young age. You got a heck of a career ahead of you in the music field.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I wish you the best with ISSA.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I hope I see you there. I really do.
Yes, we hope so too. And let us know how we can support you as well.
Yes.
Definitely. Well, get the music out there. It's about the national and the local music scene. Getting it out there, your story and the music. And we're all around the world. So after we're done, now the world gets to see you too and listen to your story. So we're going to get it out there. That's why I want you back on the show. You girls have been great. Mom, thank you. You've been great too.
Thank you.
I know she's in the background back there. Before we wrap it up, quick question. In 5 years, where do you want to be in your music career?
Oh my goodness.
I'll let you think on this one.
Hopefully we'll have at least a few albums out, which I think would be really cool. And just to, if we are more successful, which that is the goal, we would hope that we would be in 5 years,
Yes.
just to remain ourselves.
Yes.
And to not let anything else get in the way of that, but to bring people together, get more music out there.
Exactly. Your music is wonderful, and you got a story to tell. It's meaningful. It's lovely. And everybody out there is going to appreciate it as I appreciate it. So thank you for gracing No Cover TV. Everybody out in podcast land, check out this show. Check out Sister J's music. It's awesome stuff out there. And keep your eye on them. They're moving up, rising stars all the way to the top. All right, we're going to get out of here. The show is on YouTube, so spread the word. I'll send the link to you also, all right? So everybody out in podcast land, you have a great day. Check out the next podcast show. Check these girls out right here. All right, girls, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Elizabeth and Lily, take care.
Hey, Al, how can we connect with you? Carson, bring me my phone. Social media. Are you on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram? Where are you?
Instagram, No Cover TV 1.
Okay.
Facebook is Al Brady.
Okay, let me just go there really quick. I like to try to do this, okay? So, No Cover TV
1. Just the number 1.
Okay.
That's Instagram.
Come on.
It's
It's not wanting to go very fast. Hold on.
All right.
And then AI gets in here.
Are you on
There he is. Okay, follow. Okay, I'm following you on Instagram, and then on Facebook, you are where?
Under my personal name, ALBREDE, Al Brady. Oh, we got to put my name out there. Everybody's going to find me. They already found me.
You're not undercover.
Don't come after me.
You're not undercover anymore.
I
Is
know.
it? Is it? No, it's not. Works at environmental outdoor. It's not
No.
photographer.
No, you should see my picture or, I can send it to you. How's that?
Just do that. That's fine. Just to give me a second, babe. Yeah, just send it to me.
All right, I'll do that real quick. All right, so we're out of here, everybody. Take care, girls. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.